You see over my right, I have.
Kenneth.
And Israel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today we are going to play games,
Oh.
right? These particular games, So I want them to. You are going to look at the camera. You say, "The sun shall soon shine." 10 times. So going from my right. Sorry, going from my left.
How are we going to say it?
The sun shall.
Jesus.
The sun shall
Tongue
soon
twisters.
shine.
Like, is it fast?
Fast,
Tongue
fast,
twister.
now, of course, now.
Tongue twister.
Yes.
We are-
at my own
Not
pace.
at
We
your
are-
pace. Okay, let's go, guys.
Oh boy. Okay, who's that?
You're going back from my
Oh
left.
boy.
Very fast.
Name me the Rex. Don't put us for. Boy. Okay.
This is. I'm trying to even call my mind around it. Oh,
Okay.
It's really
So-
zone.
Yeah, whatever you hear, take it like that. Okay. The sun's out. I never even start. Oh, how many tries do we have? How many tries do we have? As many as
5 trials. You have done one.
boy. Okay. The sun shall shoot. This is the worst game I've ever done on this
This
episode.
is serious.
But
Oh my God.
I have 3 more tries.
Yeah.
The sun shall. Boy. The sun shall shoot.
Shine.
Let's go. Not in your own pace, though.
The sun shall soon shine. 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 Okay, one. The sun shall soon shine. Oh. The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon shine. The sun shall soon.
That's not funny.
I didn't see.
Three. No, I will-
Yeah, that's the third one. That's the third one.
Okay,
The sun shall soon shine.
that's the bottom.
So the
Last
first one
one.
now. So last one.
The sun shall soon shine. 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 This is wickedness.
It's like electrical was like electrical was like the sun shall soon and that's what the yes is.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to today's talk show, Men's Talk. It's always been relationship talks we've always been talking about, but majorly about the male folks. On today's episode, we'll be talking about different kinds of love and how we have been able to test different kinds of loves and how it has helped us, or how it helped, or it's either it helped or it mad us. So from my right, no, from my left. I like going from my left. I don't know why. From my left, I want to know. Have you tried agape love before in a relationship?
Agape.
Mm.
Well, I think the question is as
We've
the
tested
other
different kinds
partner
of love.
as yes I have, but as the
Okay.
partner actually done the needful to give me what is truly what agape is. So if that one I don't really say probably if have I tested agape love? No.
No,
I'll
like
say no.
in your own part, have you tried agape love with your partner?
In my own
Even
part,
if
yes,
they
I have.
give pillows or
I have a whole lot of times. In fact,
Okay.
different types of love I have, and it's when it comes to agape, it's a kind of love whereby you feel the very essence of everything. You know.
Okay, like I asked, Dipo, have you tried agape love with any of your?
Yes, I have. For me personally, I have, and I don't know if I would say they reciprocated in the same manner.
Okay.
But no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
None of them has.
Have you?
Okay. I have. I've actually tested, if I may say, all kinds of love. But as for agape, I have shown agape, and
And the person reciprocated back, same manner.
if I'm to say then,
Yes.
I didn't get back.
Okay.
But if I'm to say presently, yeah, I'm getting it back.
Good love. Oh boy.
Okay, let's pick up from. It's just is a follow up question.
Yeah.
Like from what you said the person didn't reciprocate,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's just like you doing one thing and you see person isn't reciprocating. Did it in any way affect the love you now gave, or you decided to withdraw from the agape and just let the natural love flow, and at the end of the day, natural love now kill the main agape love you had?
I'm sorry. Yes, love is blind, but doesn't mean that someone has to foolishly, as much as possible. If someone doesn't, give back as much as what you give in,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's there are levels to it in giving back. So if the person doesn't really give back as much as what you give in, there's a point in time whereby you begin to draw back. So
It hits.
yeah, exactly. You hit you and feel like, okay, can this continue on the long run? And that's when you kind of sit back and do a retrospect of everything that you've gone through. And for the person not giving back, it really affected. I didn't even allow the natural love to continue because I felt, man, in this thing. And thank God, most times, now themselves, the first before any other
Find their way.
Yeah, exactly. So, and sometimes I feel hurt because, looking at everything I've given him. But I just have to let it go and just try again.
Okay.
Try again later.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Well, looking at it from this angle, isn't agape supposed to be selfless love? Even if it's just like you having siblings, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you do some things for your younger or elder ones and
Sure.
they don't reciprocate.
Sure.
You don't now throw them away because they are not reciprocating. So therefore, live my life.
Not possible.
Yeah, so
I
if
don't
you
know
can't give-
what God has put in that thing called blood.
So if you
course,
can
of
give that
course,
to
of
someone
course.
else, that's agape.
Yeah.
There's a-
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Though when it comes to agape love, actually, it's to give something selfless. Nobody's 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100%. The only person I feel like gives agape love is probably God.
Well,
That's just it, basically.
me, I don't think that. I wouldn't relate it to God. God gave us unconditional love, which
Yeah.
is He first lived the example.
Yeah.
Gave us the example, by giving His Son. We, human beings, we were created in His image. So why can't we?
Yeah.
You understand? So every woman can give agape, but it's choice.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
what me I believe. You make conscious effort to give back, to reciprocate. Some people don't want to reciprocate because some of them are not even. Some of them they say they'll tell you they're not ready for this thing. That is a lot. Is a lot. They actually know a lot
Is involved.
is involved.
Tolerance.
Sacrifice. A lot.
Everything.
They don't even want it at all.
That's just
They are
what we're
not
saying.
ready to.
Go giving everything you have, and then they are not wanting to give it back. That's a
And it's not only the
sometimes.
giving aspect there. The reason why agape is unconditional is that while you're giving, you're not expecting anything in return.
That's why I say it's selfless.
It's selfless, yes.
But then,
It's
but
selfless,
then,
yes.
but then,
But as a human being, that's where the fact that you're a human being comes in.
Yeah.
That you are doing something for somebody, even though you're not expecting anything in return. The person, the other way around,
also reciprocate sometimes.
is not even showing any form of concern about you. Some go to the extent that they don't even care if the person is feeling all right, if the person is sick, if the person is like, they don't care about the person.
You
All
also
they care about is
your
that thing they are
agape.
gaining.
Getting.
That thing they are gaining. The very moment that gaining stops. You and your agape will be agape.
Okay. You get. We talk about agape. It's selfless. But there are times that you are showing, it's just like you're showing 99%, and this person, even that 1%, the person is not showing. It's frustrating. Most of the times. It's frustrating. So now, most times, these days love, right? Like I said, we've all tasted the philos, we've tasted the agape, and we've tasted different. If you're to do something differently, like going back to your previous relationships, what is that thing you would have done differently that you didn't do that caused the agape dying?
Probably spend more.
I
don't know why I know. No, this is it.
It's not agape, but it's part
It's
of
not,
it.
but it's part. It's
Selfless giving.
yeah. Just
Selfless
give it selflessly. You know.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should just empty everything, but as much as possible, try and observe the needs of your partner. So
Exactly, that's
yeah, sometimes you just have to observe the needs of your partner. It might
Don't wait.
It might
for
even
to
be something
said.
she'd never even expect. Like just once in a while, just babes, this your head that you know do okay here. Kind of. I'm this kind of person that felt, why should I be responsible for everything?
Okay, just a follow-up question, right? Not for bands
Yeah.
or anything. Did you have and you did not spend? That's another thing. There's one thing to have and spend, and there's not another thing to have and don't.
Well, back then,
Another thing to have
I would
and
say,
spend,
yes,
and another thing not to have and can't come true. You get? Did you have and you did not spend because you said spend more? Probably you had and you drew. You're like, it's not my responsibility.
yeah,
I'll sack you for it. You get? No time.
When I say I had more, I would say I was in between, but it was. It's not like just empty everything, like I said
Okay.
earlier. It's just like
Spending wisely.
yes, exactly. Just spending
Don't
wisely.
spend and go and drink
You know.
career too.
It's something to some people or probably some ladies when you just unexpected. Babes, let's go to the beach. Kind of.
Okay.
Even though most times I kind of feel I'm not this beach pride kind of a person. I don't go out like often, but at least once in a while, just tend to make her comfortable in some way. So yeah.
Okay. In your own aspect, what do you think you would have done differently in your previous relationships that you did not do that cost you?
If I'm to mention, maybe is it relationships?
No, okay, relationship. I don't know how many people you dated before. You know my hair. So, what is that thing?
In
you
one
would have done
relationship,
differently?
which should be my real first relationship. Okay, the relationship I had in the past, like visiting a lady, was something I would have done right if now, like I wouldn't visit. And again, posting images, like pictures of ladies, whether
Other
friends,
ladies.
other ladies, whether friends or whatever acquaintances or whatever you call it. You understand?
Yeah.
You doing that, was quite wrong, and it affected everything.
Is it wrong? It's not wrong.
You might not. You
Depends
might
on-
think.
you don't understand
Probably
because-
depends
You
on
understand? The
probably
person
depends
you're
on the
with.
person.
Even let me tell you, some ladies will not tell you. Might not open up to tell you.
No, that's wrong.
Eh?
If see,
Okay, how do you feel? How would you feel if you're in a serious relationship or
Yeah.
maybe you're married to a lady
yeah.
and that lady posts guys all the
No,
time?
when you are married.
No, like all the time
Yes.
and calls them sweet names like. Okay, let's take for instance, even in the dating stage and the
Yeah.
lady posts all the time. Will you take her seriously? You rather say this one now for everybody now.
Even
Maybe
without
draw.
sweet names, bro.
I'm sorry. If maybe we all have different scope to things, but
Okay.
if there's an assurance that okay, between these things I do, there is okay. What of if she's an influencer? For example, if there
This
is
one, you know the person
nothing,
is not an
yes,
influencer.
if the person is more of this is I have nothing with these guys. Okay, it's more like you're posting a regular like me. Or most often, I do post most of my friends around in schools, in church, and almost 90% of them.
Those
they
ones
are
are group
ladies.
pictures that you're
Not even group. Most times they are
Single
single.
picture.
But one thing I do is when I post, I tend to be careful of not putting things that would raise
Eyebrows about.
not even eyebrows, raise difficulties
Okay.
at that dating stage.
Okay.
So when you're married, definitely you are not supposed to go all out to start posting. So for me, yes, jealousy can tend to come in.
I don't see that jealousy. I see it as
Courtesy.
it's not even courtesy. It's just like Now there's a guy that said he is dating a lady and is serious with a lady, and he sees a lady giving her numbers randomly to other guys.
No, that's
It's
wrong.
a-
That's another thing
You see,
entirely.
that is the
That's
same thing.
another thing entirely.
Giving number is a different thing
Yeah,
entirely, right?
yeah.
And also posting guys. This like frequently I post you are like, hey love, I
Yeah,
miss you.
yeah.
Forget
Even without
Post
putting
me
hey love,
frequently, but don't
That's-
love.
see, even without putting love, posting a particular guy or a particular girl all the time, you post this girl.
No, that's why I said when it becomes
brother.
a regular, like a
It's
certain
a
kind of
regular
person.
yeah.
When it becomes a certain person,
Uh,
a certain person.
Every
What about a
birthday,
certain-
not just a certain, every birthday this person, not that the person is a relation, no, and not that this person you are into business with this person. My brother, what is that thing that is making you to post this person every time?
Not even every birthday. Yeah, you could post your friends every birthday. Yeah. You could post, you could post every birthday. Like, to me, I did not see it as something.
I know,
Just like
you
you're talking.
can't-
I didn't see it as anything.
You can't.
Till someone called my
I don't know why,
attention
but-
to it. You get.
Me too. I did not see that as
My
anything.
attention was called to like maybe on birthdays. I just on birthdays probably you know how some people do today's my birthday they send pictures,
I don't know,
photographs and
but
everything and you post and
The list of things I've done is probably I've posted, at least I was in a relationship and someone was like, this person that you post. And I was like, don't you trust me enough to know that there's
Nothing
limits
going
to
on.
what I can do? And that's why conversation, like, I don't know why, but conversation boils down to it. I don't know when probably, I'm not saying when it becomes a
A
regular
norm.
thing, a norm, where she begins
it's not no in this case you are saying it's not a pattern like this
Yeah,
person
no,
does
when it
this
becomes
all
a
the
pattern,
time.
definitely, I can begin to raise
I
eyebrows.
for one I wouldn't even take you seriously. I might be in the relationship but
Of course, definitely.
because
Definitely.
it shows that
Because I
it
don't.
shows for me it shows a lack of respect for my spouse one for my
Yeah.
for whoever I'm dating
Yeah.
one if I can comfortably be
Be
posting
other
guys
people.
other guys and in as much as I'm posting those people I've not posted anyone just say big head or this one you get it be like this person doesn't love me.
Nah, yeah.
I know one
yeah,
thing
yeah,
guys
Yeah.
guys get easily jealous much as a lady might post.
Seriously.
Yeah, when it comes to when it comes to contest,
Guys
like
get jealous.
when it
more
comes to
often, like,
yes.
like quickly.
when it comes to
Okay.
contest, like
Like, yeah, now,
if you cheat, I forgive you, but if a lady cheats, it's always
yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
deal. Why is it that you guys can actually dish out this, but yet when the same thing is being melted out, you can't take it. That's why I ask guys a lot. Why can't you take it? That's where the jealousy comes in.
Yeah.
Lady might say, okay, it's behind me. But why not if she falls short? So you should be able to let go. But
Yeah,
it's
of
like
course.
that's when you now say there's one narrative I need to really address.
Yeah.
It's a conscious effort to cheat. And another thing is most of the guys always say it's a mistake. I don't we cheated, emotions were not involved. Who told you
You put your hand
emotions
for
were
fire.
not
You put your hand-
involved when it
you
comes
put
to
your hand for
dating?
fire and
There's no cheating that emotions doesn't get involved. You might say you're not in love with the person, but not that your emotions was not.
Because
No,
it's just a one
You know,
Mm-hmm.
this thing.
see, when people tend to say, I'm sorry, it's a mistake, it's just like I took your hand and I put it inside fire, and you are seeing me put it inside fire, and you are saying it's a
You're
mistake.
enjoying the fire.
Seriously, no, definitely, I don't do that. I don't. That's bad.
So why can't you guys take what you dish to ladies in
Mm,
context?
Well, for me, I feel like some people can take, some guys can take, or let's just say out of 100%, 5% can take,
Okay.
but 95% can't take. Or even say, let me just say 1% can take, but 99% can't take. For example, like myself, I know I've taken at not all, it's only ones I know I've taken before. You understand? But it's not easy, bro. It's not easy. I wouldn't tell you that maybe cheating is something that
Is cheating a mistake?
It's not a mistake.
No, it's not.
It's not a mistake.
It's a you were live and direct when you know you wanted to do.
You made a
So
conscious
your-
effort
yes.
to cheat.
It's just like when
Your body, your soul
was involved.
There was
involved.
There
There was a laid down plan.
There was the texting, there was the removing of clothes. There are a lot of processes that at some point you could have just said, let me end
Let me
this
edit here.
process.
Yes,
You get
exactly.
that? So it's not a mistake.
It's
Just
not.
like a
It's
lady
not.
say getting pregnant was an accident. You're not just walking on the road and
Mm.
pregnancy hits you.
They raise your-
She-
they
she
raise-
may
they-
reduce your-
It's
I
an
mean,
accident.
no,
No,
they raise
it's
your
not
came
like-
up on the
it's an
road.
accident.
On the
No,
road,
like,
I mean.
why couldn't you? Yeah, sometimes mistakes happen that leads to
About
pregnancy, but
rapes
it's
and
not
things.
an
Yeah.
accident.
Yes,
You know you're doing something and it
Yes.
will lead to.
that is when you're doing it
Of course.
consciously. So, but
You're not talking about under the influence. Even under the influence, you know you're going to this place, they will drug you, and you know that. So why will you now get to? There's a lot that we as young people growing up, we ought to change the narrative about.
definitely,
Which is
definitely.
one, cheating is not a mistake. And please, to some guys out there, if if you see cheating as a mistake, and because there's another narrative that we are polygamous in nature. We are promiscuous. And I most of the times I tell people, do you know ladies are more promiscuous than guys?
Of course.
Now,
Not
maybe
even
now.
now. Not now.
See,
No,
You
I
know,
would say
not
now.
now.
Even
I'm
before-
talking on
I would
behalf
say
of
now.
some
Even
of my
before.
gender. We are more
Ladies are more promiscuous
promiscuous,
than guys.
but we are
Are you-
we
are you-
But they
discipline
can,
ourselves.
but ladies
Are you serious?
could. Okay, let me say a lady can hide, can keep, cover the tracks,
Mm.
her tracks, that you wouldn't even know anything. You understand?
True.
So it will not look like they are not doing anything. The ones you see are the ones I want you to see. Yeah, like the roadside, they don't care now. Those ones don't care, but the ones that care, that hide their tracks. How do you know? But we guys, we just some guys. Let me not just say we
No,
guys.
some guys in their
some
very
guys-
smart, but guys are the most. When it comes to cheating, they are the most on that. Like you can
I said-
easily tell when a guy is cheating. But you can't.
Yesterday.
It's hard to be able to tell when
When
a
a
guy
guy-
is cheating. It's hard to tell.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell in most cases. Aside
In most cases,
in most
probably
cases.
I will
When
agree
a-
with that.
a man
lady
is
is
cheating.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Most cases.
Me, I would say when you are not with that lady, if it's someone you're dating, for me, if it's someone I'm dating, I would know.
Of course, definitely.
If it's not someone I'm dating, then it's 50-50. Like if your mind is there, if your mind is on the person, you
Yeah.
might know.
Yeah.
You might know. But
Yeah.
if your mind is not on the person, you might not know. You understand? But for me, if I'm dating a person and the person just starts cheating, I don't know. A lady.
Of course, definitely. It's like the other episode when we're talking about can you date someone on a long distance? Yes, when she's on a long distance, I can't vouch for you. But for me, whenever she's as close by as the artery in my neck, I definitely would know. And that's just one of the few things I've always had, At the end of the day, I kind of sense. I know there's, and at the end of the day, even when one of them I had, at the end of the day, she just the same person she was. That's the person she's currently still with, and it's kind of like you rightly said. Yeah, sometimes there's nothing as much as knowing a person. See, even if you spent a year, 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, and you say you're in a relationship and you dated, you would.
How do you know when your partner is cheating?
How do I know? Well, for me, most of them tend to give me excuses I've never heard in my life.
Excuses like what?
Okay, now it's more like when you give excuses for not wanting to be around the person, or when someone is trying to make a conscious effort to try and let's be together for even if it's for today.
Okay.
And then there's this excuses like some people can even go as
Busy.
they're not even busy. Okay? Some people can go as there was a time when I just felt true life story. There was one of my guy who felt like this one that this girl will be like bringing up issues. I said, okay, you know what? Just go close to her house, and then you be as much as there. And when he went, he just called me like, no pre-information. I be dress up. I just want to take you out. I'm about leaving home. People were like, I have cramps, and she was outside though, talking to someone though. Again,
That could be
like I have
faster.
cramps. And you're lying on top of your cramps for crying out loud.
What if you have
And then the guy just went to go and like, that cramp kill you there.
I could have cramps and I'm like, you know, it doesn't affect you.
Like seriously,
It's possible.
Like, I have cramps. My tummy, like I want to snap my. Really, when you have this kind of, I don't know, there's this feeling that hits you that
This person is
Something is
something
wrong. Okay.
that I think
Well,
that's discernment.
For me, just like you said, discernment. For me, even in normal cases, I discern. It's a gift.
yeah, most people don't
But-
count it as gift.
But
Yeah,
but apart from the discernment of spirit, I tend to observe my partner a lot. You understand? My eyes is on the ground.
Mm.
So both mood swings, feelings, I get to know. You get. But when someone you always play with, someone you always share ideas with, someone you know, share things with, normal things,
Mhm.
probably people even eat food together, there are little things that the moment a lady starts seeing another guy or starts falling in love with another guy, they start withdrawing with those little things. And in most cases, their minds don't get there in those little things you are doing with you. Their minds are in the big things. They cover traces of the big things, but those little ones, they forget that. If you're someone that keep notes, of
Yeah,
little
of course,
things,
of course.
you know.
Say back to agape love. Just for recap, it's good to
Okay.
like we all know, just like what you want others to do to you,
Mm.
you will want to do to others too.
Exactly.
If you don't want to be cheated on, you shouldn't do it to another person. And likewise, if you don't want to be taken for granted, you shouldn't do it to any other person. And I feel like there are times people fall short and there's room for forgiveness.
Yeah.
If God our Heavenly Father forgives us, how much more we add like on a daily basis before. That's it. Knowing when to have conversation is paramount. There are some things we should speak positively.
Mhm.
You get?
Yeah.
We should speak positively into our relationship. There are some people that, not like me, myself, I don't have my own banter or my own faults. You get? There are times that one person has to lower for the other. There's nothing like, see, agape love, right? In as much as you are angry or peace, you want to like, even after the lashing out, you still look and say, everybody has flaws.
Of course,
Sure.
of course, definitely.
Sometimes it hits you when like the person giving you the agape love and all of a sudden the person asks you, okay, now this little thing you want to just go. You get? Can you do that to family? That's why I say family. If you can't throw away family, right? I don't think you should burn bridges.
Yeah.
Never can tell you need the person tomorrow.
Sure.
You can have a messy breakup, doesn't mean there shouldn't be room for, okay, I'm sorry. In anything, in any relationship, nobody's 100% right.
Yeah.
Everybody has their faults. Yet each and everyone has where they went wrong. But oftentimes you see people saying, I don't have faults. You get?
That's wrong.
Which is wrong. One person cannot just be the person that caused everything.
Yeah.
In a relationship, right? if you dating stage is where you see a lot of things that you know that
Definitely.
you can't take.
Definitely.
So what are the things that when you see in dating stage, you just feel that this cannot work?
What are the things? I think it depends. For me, most of the things I feel, yeah, this I can't take this.
Mhm.
You know, things where I feel like, for lights, for example, that is definitely off it for me. Make 1 year,
Okay,
365 days. Make 1
Okay,
year. Always read that well, so I never forgot that. Listen, now, what was the nationality?
What immediately you said what was? I knew that this question.
That's why I said it is well. The last question.
All right.
is well. Now, what was the nationality of the famous explorer?
Okay.
Malcolm.
Marco.
Marco.
Yeah.
Marco.
Marco. Now, is it he or she, regardless of who he is it Portuguese?
Marco.
Yeah.
What spell the Marco, please?
Marco. Is it Portuguese?
Okay.
Is it Genoese? Okay. Is there any country called Genoese?
What's that? Which country is that? What's that? The second one.
Genoese.
Those are options.
They are options, though.
Other than
Is
country
it
or no
Portuguese?
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a Genoese? Is it Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Florentine? Florentine is more of Italia.
Valentina.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the question again?
What was the nationality of the famous explorer? Marco.
The explorer. Portuguese.
Did you get it right?
No. Vietnam.
It's Vietnam.
Okay.
So on this particular episode,
Like it's pronounced Marco.
okay. So on this particular episode, thank you for watching, guys.
I thought it's not.
Till we come your way again next
So,
week.
who won? I think you won the first.
They are already
You won,
arguing.
you won.
Okay.
Thank God
it's
I
a
won
tie.
this episode.
It's
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Okay.
It's a tie. First
Yeah, I
game
think
he
it's-
won.
he won,
Second
yeah.
game he won.
He
So
won, so
thank
it's
you
a
guys.
tie.
Thank you viewers for joining us today on today's episode. Till we come your way again, same time next week.